It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. That must be chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Dwarf's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
I just want... Anything happen after I left?
Any of these? The whole area's rigged with them. Where are you off to?
Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
That's the last one.
Thanks to Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but seen hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time.
So the vanguards came through?
Yeah, just a bit. But then those scroungers.
South, after more.
Probably. The vanguard seemed dead.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, not just end.
Workmanship looks...
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and let...
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
Maybe. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. I'll gather these while I can. Tracks. Maybe Erend's and Vanguard's. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend! Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Damn it. Should be down there.
Not for those legs.
Hold on. Aloy, the logs up on those towers. Now, if you can shoot them loose, maybe you can get rid of these guys faster.
Got it! Just have to time my shot. giving...
You might have to meet me halfway here. Ah! God. Ah. Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did... it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great! I mean, yeah, not the threats, but hey...
Erend, I need the embassy...
couple of days.
Actually...
alone.
Erend! Don't blow your blood.
Listen. If you want this embassy, we're gonna need this sun priest.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Watt East to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like...
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry?
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you left without so much... I mean, people like me, we fought, and what kind of person does that?
Erend, look. And I know it's not easy. Life on Earth is in danger. And only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah.
Well, then let me help.
You can't. There's what I've got to do. Not even to people I care.
Oh, so much for being... Okay. I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should...
No.
That doesn't sound good. There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. And it's full of bristlebacks. One less machine.
Those asses been a brought friends.
Another one down. One less machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but we tried to hold off and wait for one of them bristlebacks. Next thing you know was
Is everyone
we lost some good people.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so it's...
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you.
I think I've cleared out. Time to give Wadis to Barren Light.
You late for something?
With a hammer in this state.
Cool.
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working anyway.
This should be useful. Now I just need to get Wadis moving. The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not Erend Vanguardsman. I will move only when the cap...
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
Don't let Petra hear you say that. Pretty sure she'll hammer your head out of your...
We are on the same side here, Owen. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act.
What? My dear, if you want, remove the bristlebacks and sign the... Face it.
Hi.
Savior, what us...
We...
Very so.
Maybe.
I've heard also smart your...
I'm here.
DM.
Once.
Got to well.
Not so... I cleared out all...
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll... These are...
Either...
I knew you could do it! The sick... you... Check...
And...
Woo! Don't...
Yeah. Yeah, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be
Brought out
to
only
what
the
my
good
Carja
stuff.
Magistrate wanted.
Come back anytime.
Don't you think I forgot? I never...
Well, now that that's done, The embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Sylens, Hades, maybe even a Gaia back. I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet, so I don't spook the herd.
Be welcome, Erend.
Now they're mad. Barren Light. The last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Encourage a horn. That means the embassy's starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Maybe worth taking a look around, too. There's Erend. That looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paiv.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right.
Normally us, but no, now we're open.
Where if he's the one?
I'll take the
We'll see.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulven was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3. How many...
You're...
if you...
Marie.
That's right. Nobody... Not...
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to...
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning?
A fearless...
Just it.
I am unyielding for Shav. Once of the Karja, your attentions are. They're about to a gesture that might... And now you are...
I'm not here.
So you said, but I need to know why.
You asked. I'll tell you. 6 months ago, it's getting calling down storms. The source of it...
I've seen an op... I'll grant... Take it from one. Chief Akaro, he can be in...
Maybe.
Your choice. You can find him at...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Much better.
We've survived worse!
You! Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. Now's my chance! Give it up! Shield regenerated!
My blade will find you!
Oh! You're not stopping me! Never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. I better break that shield! His shield's regenerated. turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks.
Are you saying that?
I don't know.
While you're at it, there were a tall neck? There's that?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so.
I need to be on my way.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Son.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Sylens and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of God. Something's going on at that camp.
Gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do
A lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Nora, if you need shards,
Rebels. If I leave them be, they'll cause enough should lie low. Find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Halt!
Maybe then the rest will leave.
Damn it! No! Stop her! Amy! Another one down!
That's so much equipment. That has to be in charge.
There!
I should check the
Still for me! Firing now! Up and up!
Rebels are corruptors. Angels.
Eyes on!
That's a lot of machine parts. Rebels must be using them for gear. Clever one. Causing you any trouble? I should check if there's anything with a lock around here. A locked chest. Good thing I found a key. These look like identification tags. Most old soldiers carry them, but not this many. The rebels must have looted them from soldiers they killed. I'll keep them safe for now. Figure out what to do with them later. Looks like the coordinates Sylens gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan? Going down. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. It's some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Sylens put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk. Some kind of red crystal. It's not working. That device is blinking. I guess Sylens wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first. Better see where this trail leads. Hup! So here I am, following along after Sylens like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lands to steal Hades. Crazy AI that wants to kill everything. You couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? Merchant.
Oh there!
Sylens must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia. How? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him? Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Sylens used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Sylens stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. You don't look so good.
Aloy, come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished.
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Biosphere is version 5.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe it can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Sylens, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Sylens, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soka. Please step inside.
kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Okay, where's its power cell? There's the power cell. I can tag it in my focus display. That'll help. I'll have to detach it before the machine goes down. There's also parts. Gotta pick it up. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now all I need is some deep water kindling. Deep water kindleweed should be growing on the lake bed below. Focus can help me find where the deep water kindleweed's growing. Deepwater kindleweed. Check. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering in Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting invaluable data.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
I'd step back if I were you.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all
Now that I have this igniter, I could blow up that fire gleam that I've seen before.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. That's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there. Well, this is familiar. Making my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
Ah, water in my boots. Door's locked. But there's some kind of device next to it. Energy cell. That did it.
My man Ted, harbinger of the end of times. What can I do for you?
What's above
Your
me?
modifications to Recluse Spider, the separate repositories for Gaia and Hades samples, well, the costs are off the charts. I'm gonna move testing of the Hades protocol to Zero Dawn headquarters next week.
Slow down, Haas. Let me put it to you nursery school simple. Baby Hades is a vile little thing. And it's gotta stay in its crib. One slip and it'll cut off every data stream and power line it licks. That's why this dark and scary hole you made is perfect. Very hard to get an unauthorized signal out, so all the cyber nukes you were working on here didn't fly the coop. You know, like Drax.net-4, my man Ted, harbinger of the end of times. What can I do for you?
Your modifications to Recluse Spider, the separate repositories for Gaia and Hades samples, well, the costs are off the charts. I'm gonna move testing of the Hades protocol to Zero Dawn headquarters next week.
Slow down, Haas. Let me put it to you nursery school simple. Baby Hades is a vile little thing. And it's gotta stay in its crib. One slip and it'll cut off every data stream and power line it licks. That's why this dark and scary hole you made was perfect. Very hard to get an unauthorized signal out, so all the cyber nukes you were working on here didn't fly the coop.
What was this room
You know,
for?
like Drax.net-4.
Device from the other
I think your
room.
boys nicknamed that one the Moldova Brain Hack.
That was a clearance level 9 project.
Aw, thought you goons scrubbed this place squeaky clean. But your pal Trav went over it with a white glove and found the grime. No, here will do just fine for Hades. Later, teddy bear.
If this place was isolated from the outside, then any Gaia backup stored here wouldn't have been purged.
Safe from Ted Pharaoh's machinations to obliterate Gaia's Apollo database.
This should unlock the door. Once I power it back on. This console shut down. Wonder if my focus can show me anything. Here. Elizabeth and Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake Gaia we made for them. And I thought, this really needs a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little to deliver
complete. Data file Barren Promise ready for transmission.
Always admire you from afar. Yeah, she was religious.
I can't make that jump. But if I glide... There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look. What's in here? There's another locked door. What's that console next to it? Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open. Data here. From Travis Tate. This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. And one of them has a number. There we go. There's the door. Getting close. should be able to glide over. Okay.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. Please step inside.
That thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's damp in here, too. I hope the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
Activating.
Okay, bring it up. That doesn't sound good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this Recluse Spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it.
I need to detach the cable from the arms coupling. Now that it's down, I should be able to access that pod. I've got one. Two, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. We barely expected it.
Shh. Root kernel.
No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without sub-function.
Ugh!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without sub-functions, but there are sub-functions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
But I do. A good one. If it works.
It was worth it. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
When she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well, about that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Sylens.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think. I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. The question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta. Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta! Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh,
No hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me? This is gonna be fun. I wish I could bring you with me. These aren't training guns.
Oh! I'm not hurting him. I need a way out of here. Maybe if I can bring the whole processor down? I gotta use that console to make it plot more.
Close personal. That's supposed to be
close.
a weapon.
I won't make it.
I gotta tell you, this is fun!
I'm not hurting him. There. Now I can break the coverage holding the thing.
Fight! That's not gonna help you, girl!
Still in this fight. Another one down.
What are you up to?
Here we go.
Oh, come on! Shoot at me! Not that rig! Quit fooling around! Here, so I can watch you suffer!
Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Gotta cut the main stem.
Come on now!
Looks like there's 2 more couplings on the stem.
Fight me! Not that dumb machine!
One more. Oh!
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you!
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it!
What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it.
Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh?
Spectres, search.
I gotta find a way out of here. Might be a way under this. Shit! More of those specters. I better stay out of their sight. How to get out of here. Those specters aren't giving up. Swing fast. Looks like some kind of power room. Currents lead here. Promising.
Okay, easy.
I need to get into that cave.
What?
Okay. All healed up.
Just that we're not leaving
Tarja Huntress. My wares will help you on your hunt.
I need to meet Varl and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave. Minerva should be inside. If I can get it, I can reboot Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. But first, I might want to explore a little. See what I can find in this area. A Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area. Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough. Console. No power, though. Can't climb any higher, but it looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up.